welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then welcome. My name's Tiona. I have a 2-year-old son called Chase and I'm currently 26 weeks pregnant, 26 and 4 days pregnant. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am doing a Q&A today. So I asked over on Instagram for you guys to ask your questions that you've wanted to know for a while, and I got quite a lot, so I had to choose like the ones that either more than one person picked, like more than one person said, or the ones that I thought were more interesting, if you know what I mean. Also, do you like my new top? It's cute. It's cute. I like it a lot. So I'm going to go straight in there with the first question. Somebody said, how is your pregnancy? It's okay. I mean, it's not the best one I've had. When I was pregnant with Chase, I loved being pregnant. I adored every second. I never actually had any issues from what I can remember. Whereas this time around, I just feel like it's a completely different pregnancy. Like, obviously, every pregnancy is different, but this time around I just feel as though it's not the best. But of course, I still love being pregnant, and I don't like hate upon it or anything. I just personally am not liking the pregnancy part of it because, well, it's just so many things are going like not wrong, but what's it called, like not going the way it should in a way. So it's hard, like it's a hard pregnancy. Question number 2 is Tom nervous about becoming a first-time dad? Now, I don't know how I feel about this question because in my eyes he already is a dad, and obviously in Chase's eyes he's a dad, and in Tom's eyes he's a dad. So in our eyes he is a dad, so he's not becoming a first-time dad. But I do understand why you asked that question, because obviously he's not a biological dad, and he wasn't there from the very beginning of Chase. He was there from when Chase was like 9 months old. So I do understand it. He's never had a baby figure in his life, and I think he is quite nervous about it. I don't think he'd be honest and say that, but I do think that he is nervous, like anyone is. Like, even just becoming a parent for like the second time myself, I'm nervous for it because it's life-changing. But everything in my eyes happens for a reason, and so here we are. He is very excited though, as well as being nervous. He is extremely excited, but he doesn't really talk about emotions, so you'll probably never understand and see what I see from him. And he's not he keeps himself to himself, so the fact that I do YouTube, he is like, what the hell, because he would never personally put his life out like that, whereas I do, because I want to help people. Like, he wants to help people, just not through YouTube like me. But yeah, so he is nervous, but he is also very excited. Question number 3, are we prepared? No. I'm joking. Well, I'm not actually, but I am. So we are prepared to a degree. So like, for instance, if the baby came right now, we are prepared. But I think, are you actually ever prepared for a baby? Realistically, no. Like, I don't think anybody is ever prepared for a baby, but theoretically, yes, we are prepared. Question number 4. Have we decided on the baby names that we definitely want? No, we haven't. So we actually need to talk more about it. We were talking about it yesterday actually with Tom's mum and stuff, but it's something that me and Tom need to sit down and talk about, just us two, because having other people's opinions doesn't really help in a situation like that, because it's like your child and you're gonna sorry for my dry lips, they are really dry, but that child is gonna have that name for the rest of their life, and it is quite hard to pick a name. So we are still figuring that one out. Question number 5 is, how do I deal with Chase when he has a meltdown? I don't deal with him. That sounds horrible. So it's one of those things where I don't really, depending on why he's having this meltdown, depends on how I deal with it. So the girl that asked this, from what I remember, she has a child the same kind of age and is struggling with meltdowns, I think is what she put. So the way I deal with it is, if he's not getting his own way and stuff like that, then I ignore him. Like, I completely ignore him. And I've read so many things that agree with me on that. Ignoring to a degree is a good thing, like a good thing psychologically and just everything. You're not giving them the satisfaction of them being naughty. And a lot of the time Chase is having a meltdown because he's not getting what he wants, and therefore me and Tom just are like, you look at you. I mean, he does get it from me, so I kind of understand it, but like, if he's having a full-on meltdown, I had to explain to Tom, for instance, he needs time to just sort himself out. So like, we'll wherever he is, we'll leave him in there by himself. Like, if he's in his room, we'll leave him in there by himself until he's ready. And I personally think that is the best way to deal with him. Obviously every child is different. Who's to say the second child will not be the same, you know, we don't know. But from experience in the last 2 years, I've learned that for Chase, ignoring in most meltdowns is a great thing. Another thing I do is like try and change the subject. So for instance, if he starts having a meltdown in the shop, don't think as well, I just want to put out there, don't think like, oh, I need to like slightly discipline him or whatever. Do what you want to do in that shop, because honest to God, I don't care what other people think. And I've always been like that. So in Tesco, when Chase is running around like an idiot and making me run after him and then blah, 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 I will stand him there and I will tell him off in front of all these people, because I don't care. Like, I'm disciplining my child for something that he shouldn't be doing, and that's just what you've got to, like, in your mind, that's what you've got to realise. Obviously, you don't like start knocking them out, but as in, just like disciplining your child in public should be a thing. Like, why is it that we get put down for doing that, but then if we don't discipline them, we get put down for doing that too? That's why I just discipline your child. But overall in this question, I deal with him by ignoring and also by like changing the subject. So if he wants something, I try and like get his mind away from whatever it is that's making him have a meltdown. And I think that's another great point to put in there. That is like, they are what work for me and Chase. Whether they work for you guys or not, I don't know, but it does work for us. Question number 6 is, will I be getting a tattoo for baby number 2? The girl that said this actually said about the fact that she knows I've got one for Chase, which I do. If you've not ever seen it, this is it. Not that you can see that, but yeah, that is that. So it has his name and his birthday. I'm not sure. I will be getting a tattoo for the baby. However, I don't know where, I don't know what. I haven't really thought about it, because I don't know, like, my life's changed from when I had that tattoo. I don't actually know if I want to keep this tattoo anymore. So I've got some idea of what I want, so I will, like, basically I will be getting one for the baby, but not anytime soon and everything. Like, I won't be getting it as soon as I got Chase's, do you know what I mean? So I'll probably wait a while and do more research on what I do definitely want, just to make sure it's the right thing, because it's on your body for life, and you know, but I will definitely be getting one. My next question is, why don't you and Tom get a house together? So we can't, purely because currently I don't earn any money. Like, I don't get money, if that makes sense. So I don't physically have any money to put to a house, so we can't get one together. If we were going to get a house together, it would be like Tom's house, do you know what I mean? But also, like, we have future goals of our own that we want to succeed in first before moving fully in together. Because when you move in together as a couple, it's all well and good, but it actually sometimes, and in our circumstances it would change everything about your future goals of your own. And I'm not about to sacrifice my goals, and I'm not going to make him sacrifice his just for us to move in together. Like, we can see each other every day, it's not a problem, we don't have to live together, and that's something that I don't see why other people think, you know, I don't know. But he's going to be moving soon and I'm going to be moving soon, so, but we're always going to see each other like every day. It's not like we won't ever see each other, and like he'll always help out with the kids and they're his kids, do you know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't really know how to describe it, but we will not be moving in together for a little while. My next question is, what is it like being a pregnant teen mum? So obviously I am currently not a teenager, however I'm still classed as a teen mum because I had my son at 17, a week before like I turned 18. But obviously, and I'm still young because I'm only 20, so I am still like a teen mum. But how does it feel being a teen mum? It's just like any other mum, surely. I don't really know whether I was 30 or now. I'm just a mum. But I kind of understand the question, but I kind of don't, because it's like, what's it like being a normal mum? What would you class as a normal mum? Like, I don't really know. It's a difficult one, but at the same time I do understand. So for me, I just love it. I absolutely love being a mum. I love every aspect of it, minus like the tantrums and the not being able to shop on your own kind of thing, because if you I don't really know how to describe it, but basically it is great being a mum, and to any mums that don't like it, they just shouldn't be mums, because that's bloody lovely. It's just a great feeling to be a mum, and whether I'm a teen mum or not, it's just great. And obviously putting pregnancy on the top of it, that makes it 10 times harder, especially when you've got a 2-year-old who decides not to listen. He's got a really big thing about not listening at the minute, so that's an issue. But we are resolving it, and to be honest, I love it. I love it. But that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Is it down here or is it down here? I think it's down there, I think. There's a little box here somewhere. And you can subscribe there. So hit like on this video and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda.